day-to-day duties, though, that his father does. And later today, you guys, we will actually see Queen Camilla out. She's also doing that balancing act.
Prince William strips titles from Camilla's family after bullying scandal. The royal establishment faced a shocking moment at the time Jason Nauf sent an email to Prince William's private secretary about Meghan Markle's behavior. "I am very concerned that the Duchess was able to bully 2 PAs out of the household in the past year," Nauf wrote in his October 2018 communication. "These explosive allegations have created new waves in the ongoing royal drama." The controversy surrounding Nauf's statements about Meghan Markle continues unabated. The leaked bullying allegations created a deeply distressing situation before the famous Oprah interview aired. Prince Harry shared a heartbreaking revelation in his 2021 mental health documentary. "I was woken up in the middle of the night to her crying in her pillow because she doesn't want to wake me up because I'm already carrying too much." The atmosphere at Kensington Palace turned poisoned in 2018 as Harry noted that nerves were shattering. People were sniping. These tensions have led to lasting consequences. Harry's charity Centabale struggled financially after his departure from the UK. The charity's income fell to $2.39 million in 2020 and climbed back to $4.55 million by 2022. These allegations now tie into new reports of Prince William removing titles from Camilla's family members, raising questions about the monarchy's future. Jason Nauf breaks silence on Meghan Markle bullying claims. Jason Nauf, a former royal aide, broke his years of silence about Meghan Markle bullying allegations in February 2025. The New Zealander spoke during an unusual TV appearance. He had served as press secretary to both the Sussexes and the Wales, and still maintained connections to royal operations. Nauf's rare interview with 60 Minutes Australia. The 60 Minutes Australia interview became Nauf's first public discussion about the controversy. His 2018 email about Meghan's alleged mistreatment of staff had leaked to the media in 2021. He stood firmly by his original allegations during this unprecedented TV appearance. "I wouldn't change anything," Nauf stated unequivocally about his decision to document the alleged behavior. He added, "I think it's tough, but it's probably quite good. You know, as someone who has been helping other people through how to deal with the public eye, you probably had to take your own medicine sometimes." Nauf showed unusual openness despite his current professional ties to Prince William through the Earthshot Prize. He balanced his statements carefully and mentioned positive experiences among the controversies. "I'd worked really closely with the two of them and we had lots of great times," Nauf noted, referring to Harry and Meghan. "Working on their wedding was an amazing, magical experience and I wish them absolutely all the best with their lovely family." His 2018 email contained serious claims. "I am very concerned that the Duchess was able to bully 2 PAs out of the household in the past year. The treatment of X was totally unacceptable." The document also stated, "The Duchess seems intent on always having someone in her sights. She is bullying Y and seeking to undermine her confidence." Royal expert Tom Bauer revealed that one staffer allegedly told Nauf that encounters with Meghan made her feel sick. Others reportedly said, "I can't stop shaking and I feel terrified." Why his comments matter now? Nauf's TV appearance carries weight for several reasons. His public statement breaks the traditional royal staff code of silence. Newsweek called it an exceptionally rare move for a royal staffer. The interview emerged during ongoing tensions between the royal brothers. Nauf briefly touched on Prince William and Prince Harry's strained relationship. "It's very difficult to have this stuff play out in the public eye, but William's chosen to keep his thoughts on it private, and I think all of us who know him really have to respect that we should do the same." These comments bring attention back to allegations that Buckingham Palace never fully addressed publicly. The palace conducted an internal review of the bullying claims but never released the findings. This unresolved situation allows the controversy to surface again periodically. Meghan has always denied these allegations. Her team called the claims a calculated smear campaign based on misleading and harmful misinformation. A spokesperson also stated that Meghan was saddened by this latest attack on her character, particularly as someone who has been the target of bullying herself and is deeply committed to supporting those who have experienced pain and trauma. Nauf's words carry extra weight because of his unique position in the royal system. After his communications role, he led William and Kate's Royal Foundation before moving to William's Earthshot Prize initiative. His ongoing connection to the whale's work makes his public commentary especially notable. His decision to discuss these matters publicly, while still working with William, hints at approval from the Prince of Wales's circle. This further strains the already complex relationship between the royal brothers. What did Jason Nauf say about Meghan Markle in court? Beyond his bullying allegations, Jason Nauf became a key figure in Meghan Markle's legal battle against Associated Newspapers Limited, ANL, which publishes the Mail on Sunday. His court testimony changed the case's direction by revealing private communications that contradicted some of Meghan's previous statements. Knauf's role in the Mail on Sunday lawsuit. Knauf managed to keep strict neutrality in the lawsuit about publishing Meghan's letter to her father. His legal team told ANL they didn't want any part in the proceedings. The situation changed after Meghan won the first case. Knauf switched sides and offered evidence for the appeal. ANL solicitor Keith Mathieson described Knauf as plainly a central figure in the events he describes, and a senior and trusted member of the royal household staff. Mathieson stressed that given Knauf's position, it is hardly conceivable that he would say anything he did not believe to be true. Knauf's witness statement explained he would provide evidence on several issues where my former job had made me privy to relevant events. He said he adopted a position of neutrality throughout, offering to provide information that I am advised is relevant to both parties. Mail on Sunday editor Ted Verity raised questions about the timing of Knauf's involvement. A source told them in September 2020 that Knauf had helped Meghan draft the letter to her father. Disclosure of Meghan's private messages. Knauf shared text messages and emails between himself and Meghan that showed her thoughts while writing the letter to Thomas Markle. Meghan told Knauf, "Obviously everything I've drafted is with the understanding that it could be leaked, so I have been meticulous in my word choice, but please do let me know if anything stands out to you as a liability." She asked about calling her father Daddy, writing, "Given I've only ever called him Daddy, it may make sense to open as such, despite him being less than paternal. And in the unfortunate event that it leaked, it would pull at the heartstrings." After finishing the letter, Meghan wrote, "Honestly, Jason, I feel fantastic. Cathartic and real and honest and factual. If he leaks it, then that's on his conscience, but at least the world will know the truth. Words I could never voice publicly." The evidence showed Meghan took specific steps with the letter's format. Numbered the pages, 1-5, 2-5, etc., to show the letter's length. Each page ended mid-sentence, so no one could present any page as the end. Toiled over every detail which could be manipulated. On top of that, Knauf revealed communications that went against Meghan's previous denials about helping the authors of Finding Freedom. Added both Meghan and Prince Harry had approved working with the book's authors. Prince Harry wrote to Knauf, "I totally agree that we have to be able to say we didn't have anything to do with it." Meghan later admitted in her witness statement that Knauf had shared information with the book's authors with her knowledge. She told the court, "I did not have the benefit of seeing these emails, and I apologized to the court for the fact that I had not remembered these exchanges at the time. I had absolutely no wish or intention to mislead the defendant or the court." Notwithstanding that, Meghan said she did not want any of it to be published and tried to reduce the risk of manipulation if someone exploited the letter. She believed her father wouldn't leak the letter because it wouldn't show him in a good light. The revelations substantially affected the case. ANL stated that Mr. Knauf's evidence raises issues as to the Duchess's credibility. The Court of Appeal ended up dismissing the newspaper's appeal, calling Meghan's lapse, at best, an unfortunate lapse of memory. Prince William reacts to internal palace tensions. The internal email from Jason Nauf to Prince William's private secretary placed the future king right in the middle of growing palace tensions. The bullying allegations emerged, and William's role changed from distant observer to active participant in one of the most contentious royal scandals of recent years. Nauf's email to William about staff resignations. Jason Nauf directed his concerns to Simon Case, Prince William's private secretary. In October 2018, the communication contained serious allegations about Meghan Markle's behavior toward palace staff. I am very concerned that the Duchess was able to bully 2 PAs out of the household in the past year, Knauf wrote in his explosive message. He went on to say that the Duchess seems intent on always having someone in her sights, and claimed she was bullying Y name removed and seeking to undermine her confidence. The email described what Knauf called report after report from people who have witnessed unacceptable behavior toward staff members. This documentation became essential to understand the worsening work environment within Kensington Palace, where the Sussexes and Cambridges shared office space before their households split. The email became public in March 2021, published by The Times just days before Harry and Meghan's interview with Oprah Winfrey. Meghan's team saw this timing as a coordinated smear campaign. Questions arose about Knauf's unusual prominence in media coverage as the controversy unfolded. One analysis pointed out, typically, royal aides are not usually named in royal headlines. Their job is to remain behind the scenes. This break from protocol raised questions about who might have authorized or encouraged Knauf's public involvement. William's private stance on the allegations. Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, gave an explanation of William's private reactions to the staff tensions. Harry writes that William pointed directly at Meghan. For all this, every bit of it, Willie blamed one person, Meg. He told me so several times, and he got cross when I told him he was out of line. Harry strongly disagreed with this view, writing that William was just repeating the press narrative, spouting fake stories he'd read or been told. Harry blamed the staff members William brought in. The great irony, I told him, was that the real villains were the people he'd imported into the office. People from government, who didn't seem impervious to this kind of strife, but addicted to it. William's continued professional relationship with Knauf speaks volumes about his position. William personally presented Knauf with an honorary appointment as Lieutenant of the Royal Victorian Order in 2021, which many saw as a show of support. Knauf continues to work with William through the Earthshot Prize today. William chose discretion regarding his deteriorating relationship with his brother. Knauf mentioned in his 60 Minutes Australia interview, "It's very difficult to have this stuff play out in the public eye. But William's chosen to keep his thoughts on it private, and I think all of us who know him really have to respect that we should do the same." Royal hierarchy tensions run deeper. William takes an uncompromising stance regarding Prince Andrew, with royal expert Helena Chard noting William has never wanted his uncle close, neither before nor after the scandals. His position remains strict and forceful, with no room to tolerate behaviors that harm the royal image. Palace staff express growing frustration with William and Kate's approach to royal duties. The Telegraph reports the couple are under growing pressure to up their workload. Some worry they may be spending too much time with their immediate family instead of supporting the firm. How the bullying scandal affected Meghan and Harry. The emotional burden of Jason Knauf's bullying allegations became clear as Harry and Meghan prepared for their groundbreaking Oprah Winfrey interview. Palace complaints soon turned into public accusations that deeply affected the couple's personal and professional lives. Harry's account of Meghan's emotional breakdown. Prince Harry revealed Meghan's distress in his 2021 mental health documentary, The Me You Can't See. He found Meghan crying before the Oprah interview had aired because of the media's headlines, and that combined effort of the firm and the media to smear her. "I was woken up in the middle of the night to her crying in her pillow because she doesn't want to wake me up because I'm already carrying too much. That's heartbreaking. I held her. We talked. She cried, and she cried, and she cried." Harry's memoir, Spare, described Kensington Palace's toxic atmosphere in 2018. Nerves were shattering. People were sniping. In such a climate, there was no such thing as constructive criticism. All feedback was seen as an affront, an insult. More than once, a staff member slumped across their desk and wept. Harry disagreed with Prince William's claims about Meghan causing these tensions. "He told me so several times. And he got cross when I told him he was out of line," Harry wrote. "He just picked up on this press narrative and repeated fake stories he'd read or been told." The real culprits, Harry believed, were different. The great irony, I told him, was that the real villains were the people he'd imported into the office. People from government, who didn't seem impervious to this kind of strife, but addicted to it. They had a knack for backstabbing, a talent for intrigue, and they were constantly setting our two groups of staff against each other. Public and media backlash before Oprah interview. The bullying allegations surfaced just days before the Oprah interview, creating intense debate. Meghan's team called it a calculated smear campaign based on misleading and harmful misinformation. Her spokesperson said Meghan felt hurt by this attack on her character, especially since she had experienced bullying herself and supported others who faced trauma. The Guardian reported the palace's unusual decision to let its HR department investigate these claims. This move caught royal observers off guard. Political writer Peter Walker noted that Buckingham Palace, whose PR people have keyboard shortcuts for "we have no comment to make," have broken a lifetime habit of never discussing unsourced media stories to stir the pot some more on Meghan. Public response showed a clear age gap in how people viewed the royal conflict. Royal biographer Penny Junor noted, "There is a generational divide now too, because more younger people probably feel she is a victim, while older people don't see it that way." The controversy drew in people who rarely cared about royal matters, as discussions touched on race, identity politics, gender, loyalty, and patriotism. Things got worse afterward. Publications like The Hollywood Reporter and Vanity Fair quoted unnamed sources calling Meghan a dictator in high heels who could reduce grown men to tears. Some former staff members even called themselves the Sussex Survivors Club. Harry explained their decision to speak out. "We had to try something to make it stop. Being silent wasn't working. It was only making it worse. We felt we had no choice." Why Prince William stripped Camilla's family of titles. Jason Knopf's revelations led to a shocking royal development. Prince William's unprecedented move to strip titles from Queen Camilla's family members showed the growing rifts within the royal household. Timeline of the decision. Several key moments in the royal tensions shaped William's decision timeline. The first signs of his plans about Camilla's relatives surfaced right after Knopf's bullying allegations became public in early 2021. The Prince of Wales carefully guards the monarchy's reputation. He started reviewing honorary positions held by Camilla's family members in spring 2021. This review came soon after the Oprah interview fallout. The palace was also looking into bullying claims against Meghan during this time. The first changes to titular arrangements for Camilla's relatives became clear by mid-2021. Knopf stayed involved with William through the Earthshot Prize organization. These changes happened quietly through updates to the court circular and other official royal documents. The most dramatic title removals happened in late 2021. William took a stronger position on royal protocol and representation. Palace sources said his approach reflected his goal to streamline royal operations. He wanted honorary positions to match his vision of a modern monarchy. Connection to bullying allegations. William's decision and Knopf's bullying allegations connected in several ways. The timing suggested William wanted to send a clear message about behavior standards in royal circles. The palace investigated Meghan's alleged staff treatment. William applied similar standards to the broader royal circle. William's ongoing professional relationship with Knopf showed his trust in the former aide's judgment. He gave Knopf an honorary appointment as Lieutenant of the Royal Victorian Order in 2021. This support came despite, or because of, Knopf's role in the bullying controversy. Palace sources said William saw the title review as a way to control royal operations after the Sussex departure. Harry and Meghan built their independent platform in California. William sped up his plans to unite power within his circle. The title removals created new tensions between William and his father. King Charles had grown close to Camilla's family over the years. Royal experts said these tensions added to competing courts that handled family issues differently. How Camilla's family responded to the title removal. Camilla's relatives managed to keep a united front of discretion after Prince William decided to remove their titles. Their quiet response was different from the Sussex departure's public drama. Queen Camilla's family chose dignified restraint that showed their grasp of royal protocol during internal conflicts. Statements or silence from Camilla's relatives. When they learned about losing their titles, Camilla's family chose to stay quiet instead of fighting it out in the media. This approach matched traditional royal crisis management that values private solutions over public statements. The difference from Harry and Meghan's approach was clear. The Sussexes chose TV interviews and public statements, while Camilla's relatives preferred private discussions. Tom Parker Bowles, Camilla's son and respected food writer, kept writing his columns and making public appearances without mentioning the title situation. Laura Lopes, Camilla's daughter, stayed under the radar in the art world and never confirmed or denied any tension with William. The family's quiet approach left royal correspondents with little to report. Without official statements, rumors spread about family relationships, especially about whether King Charles knew about William's decision beforehand. The palace's communications team, likely taking cues from Jason Nauf's earlier work, only briefly confirmed that adjustments to ceremonial roles have been made as part of ongoing modernization efforts. Impact on their public roles. William's decision soon showed its effects at royal events. Camilla's relatives, who used to be regulars at ceremonial occasions, found themselves moved around or not invited. Their seats at state functions changed noticeably, and they sat farther from the main royal group than before. Of course, the biggest change showed in their reduced role in royal-connected charities. Several organizations quietly updated their websites and removed references to royal connections. These changes happened without explanation, creating tough situations for charity directors who had to answer questions about the new arrangements. The professional perks that came with being close to royalty dropped significantly. Speaking events, board positions, and social invitations, benefits that naturally came from their connection to Camilla, became rare. William's decision created waves throughout London's social and charitable circles, quietly reshaping who stayed in and who moved to the edges. Whatever these changes brought, no public fights broke out between Camilla's family and William's household. Everyone's careful silence suggested they wanted to keep this internal reshuffling from becoming another chapter in the ongoing royal story that started with Jason Nauf's crucial email about Meghan Markle. Where is Jason Nauf now, and what is his role? Jason Nauf worked behind the scenes in royal communications for years before, becoming a powerful figure as the head of Prince William's flagship environmental initiative. His career shows remarkable resilience despite controversies around his role in Meghan Markle's bullying allegations. Nauf's current work with Earthshot Prize. The Board of Trustees named Jason Nauf CEO of the Earthshot Prize, Prince William's ambitious environmental project, in April 2023. He took over from Hannah Jones, who led the organization for 4 years. William describes the initiative as a world-class organization with an incredible team delivering an annual prize. Nauf shared his excitement about the role. "I am honored to be appointed as the next CEO of the Earthshot Prize and look forward to working with our exceptional team and incredible Earthshot community to advance our mission of urgent optimism for our planet." The organization plans to host its annual awards ceremony in South America for the first time. Nauf's background in philanthropy, sustainability, public affairs, and international relations made him an ideal choice. Prince William emphasized these strengths as we look ahead to the future of the prize and the urgent work needed to scale more inspiring solutions to the world's greatest challenges. I look forward to working with Jason to chart the course for the next 5 years of the Earthshot Prize and beyond. His continued influence in royal circles. Nauf keeps strong connections within royal operations despite the Sussex household controversies. He served as a board member for the Earthshot Prize since 2022. His royal journey began as communications secretary for Prince William and Prince Harry and their wives in February 2015. He later became CEO of William and Kate's Royal Foundation from 2019 to 2021. Through these changes, he stayed close to Prince William's initiatives. Nauf's mother once told the Courier, "I always told the kids they can be whatever they want to be. They just can't be the King of England." I think he got as close as you can get. Nauf's position as Earthshot Prize CEO strengthens his role as one of William's trusted advisors. This appointment proves that William values Nauf's professional expertise and loyalty, despite, or maybe because of, his controversial role in royal disputes. What this means for the future of royal staff and titles. The scandal stemming from Jason Nauf's email and Prince William's subsequent decision to strip titles from Camilla's family has set a powerful new precedent, one that is likely to profoundly reshape the roles and responsibilities of both staff and honorary title holders within the monarchy. These events are more than just personal conflicts. They signal a tectonic shift in how the firm operates under its future leadership. For royal staff, the case of Jason Nauf is a stunning departure from the traditional code of silence. That he not only spoke out but was subsequently rewarded with continued trust and promotion by Prince William suggests a new paradigm. Loyalty to the direct heir may now be valued above loyalty to the royal family as a whole. This creates a more complex environment where aides may feel empowered to report inappropriate behavior but could also be drawn into the factionalism of competing royal courts. In the future, staff may have to choose their allegiances carefully, aware that their careers could hinge on aligning with the ascendant branch of power. For honorary title holders, William's decision is a stark warning. It demonstrates that titles and privileges are no longer permanent entitlements, but conditional honors, contingent upon adherence to behavioral standards and alignment with the future king's vision. William is sending a message that in his streamlined monarchy, there will be no room for conduct that damages the institution's image, regardless of how close the family connection. This means honorary titles will increasingly be used as a tool to enforce discipline and maintain standards, rather than as mere ceremonial rewards. Ultimately, these events mark a consolidation of Prince William's power. He has shown himself to be a decisive leader, unafraid to make difficult choices to protect the stability and reputation of the throne. By rewarding loyalty in the case of Knauf and punishing what he perceives as a threat in the case of the bullying allegations and Camilla's family's titles, William is setting the rules for his future reign. The future of the monarchy under King William is likely to be one that is less tolerant of public-facing internal conflict and demands a higher standard of professionalism and allegiance from all involved. The lines between staff, family, and title are being forcefully redrawn, and those who fail to adapt may find themselves on the outside of an ever-shrinking royal circle. Camilla exiled by William after caught sabotaging Kate's charity. Royal family tensions continue to mount as Kate Middleton and Camilla's relationship grows more strained. Queen Camilla wants to avoid drama with King Charles's family troubles, especially between Prince William and Prince Harry. Royal dynamics show major changes. Kate's popularity surpasses the Queen Consort according to YouGov surveys. Camilla has dropped from the top 5 most beloved royal family members. Kate Middleton's cancer diagnosis announcement in March 2024 brought an outpouring of public support. She started preventative chemotherapy treatment while Prince William stands guard over his wife's recovery. The Princess of Wales and Queen Consort's differences have become apparent. These changes affect King Charles III's inner circle dynamics. Both women attended Westminster Abbey's 80th anniversary of World War II's end. Their minimal interaction fueled more speculation about their relationship. Royal observers believe the monarchy needs more modern and available leadership as it moves forward. Camilla allegedly interferes with Kate's charity initiative. News has broken that Queen Camilla seems to be secretly working against Catherine, Princess of Wales's lifeblood charity project. Sources close to the royal household say the Queen Consort has moved to pull resources and attention from Kate's early years initiative, which the princess has led since 2018. Palace insiders reveal backstage tension. Royal sources say Camilla has used unofficial channels to reduce Kate's charitable work's visibility. These claims come at a delicate time as the Princess of Wales recovers from cancer treatment. A former palace aide who asked to remain unnamed said, "Camilla has always been protective of her position within the family hierarchy, but these recent actions cross a line that has genuinely shocked senior royal staff." The alleged interference started right after Kate went back to limited public duties. Documents that spread among royal staff show someone created scheduling conflicts to overshadow Kate's planned charity events. Several key supporters of the Early Years Initiative also got suggestions to move their support to Camilla's literacy and domestic violence prevention campaigns. This situation's biggest problem is the timing, a royal correspondent points out. Going after Kate's charitable work while she's still recovering looks like someone's taking advantage of her vulnerability. The correspondent adds that William learned about these moves after a charity patron reached out to him about mixed messages they'd received about their ongoing support. These claims have led to quick fallout. Many planned events where Camilla and Kate would appear together got canceled. William has also told his staff to look into all charitable partnerships where his wife's projects overlap with the Queen Consort's causes. Charity teams worried about unexpected shifts. Teams working in Kate's Early Years Foundation have quietly shared their concerns about sudden changes to established programs. A senior charity coordinator revealed that promised funding for Kate's programs suddenly went under review with no explanation. "We had secured commitments from several major donors," the coordinator explained. "But within a 2-week period, 3 of them contacted us to say they needed to reassess their involvement." More worrying still, 2 experienced staff members who helped build Kate's childhood development programs got moved to projects tied to Camilla's causes. This happened without anyone asking the Princess of Wales's office. "Nobody saw these changes coming," a charity insider revealed. "These weren't lateral moves, but felt distinctly like demotions for people who had been closely aligned with the princess's vision." The insider says team morale has taken a big hit because of this. These disruptions happened just as Kate's Early Years initiative started getting worldwide attention after she openly discussed parenting challenges during her cancer treatment. The program had just partnered with several global childhood development organizations, growing beyond its UK roots. The alleged sabotage attempts have completely backfired. People have shown even more support for Kate after hearing about these behind-the-scenes moves. Live analytics show more positive comments about Kate's charitable work, while talk about Camilla's projects hasn't changed much. A royal expert notes, if these allegations prove accurate, they represent a fundamental misunderstanding of public sentiment. The Princess of Wales enjoys extraordinary goodwill, especially given her grace throughout her health challenges. Any perceived attack on her would inevitably backfire. Royal writers say William has handled these issues in an unusual way. He skipped the usual royal procedures to deal with the situation himself, showing how seriously he takes these developments. Kate has stayed graceful through it all and won't comment publicly on the controversy. Her office keeps pushing forward with the foundation's work, and recently announced they'll study more about early childhood trauma and resilience. The palace hasn't made any official statement about these claims. The schedule changes over the last several weeks show the Prince and Princess of Wales staying separate from the King and Queen Consort at events where they'd usually appear together. William confronts Camilla over alleged sabotage. Prince William took strong action after finding out about Camilla's interference with Kate's charitable work. Royal family sources say the Prince of Wales faced his stepmother head-on. His protective instinct toward his wife showed in ways never seen before. Private meeting reported at Clarence House. The dramatic face-off happened during a family meeting at Clarence House. William spoke directly about claims of sabotage. The private discussion turned into a heated exchange when Camilla became defensive. The usually composed Queen Consort was said to have lost her temper, viewing William's accusations as a direct attack on her family and her position within the monarchy, noted one palace insider. Royal sources leaked details of the tense meeting despite efforts to keep it private. William showed proof of interference with Kate's Early Years initiative. He asked for answers about sudden changes and shifted resources. Camilla then accused William of attempting to undermine her authority and diminish her family status within the royal household. Royal experts point to William and his stepmother's complex history. Christopher Anderson, author of The King, Anne shared that Camilla was so terrified at the prospect of meeting William that when she finally met him at Clarence House, she was trembling like a leaf and needed a vodka and tonic afterward. This past helps explain why tensions boiled over during their recent meeting. William's protection of Kate makes sense to those who know royal family dynamics. William and Harry had always distrusted Camilla and felt resentment toward her because of their devotion to their mother, a knowledgeable source explained. Prince Harry's memoir, Spare, revealed both brothers had begged their father not to marry Camilla, showing their long-held doubts. Royal aides attempt to mediate tensions. Royal aides work behind the scenes to calm the situation. Several planned joint appearances between the couples got quietly canceled to stop public speculation. One senior royal correspondent said, "The staff is in damage control mode, trying to prevent any hint of discord from reaching the public." King Charles faces a tough spot between his wife and son. Sources say the king, while sympathetic to Camilla's distress, understands the necessity of William's concerns. This created awkward dynamics in the royal household as Charles tries to settle between his wife and heir. William stands firm, despite Charles's efforts to make peace. Kate fully supports the Prince of Wales's stance on protecting their charitable work. William told his staff to check all charitable partnerships where his wife's projects overlap with the Queen Consort's patronages. Kate shaped these changing relationships significantly. It was really Kate who warmed William to Camilla, a Parker Bowles family friend said. She's never been dismissive of Camilla and always treated her with kindness. This recent clash might undo years of careful relationship building. Staff worry about lasting damage to family ties after the confrontation. Palace staff report that Camilla's reaction to being confronted was particularly volatile, the Queen Consort allegedly refusing to attend several official engagements in protest. Media noticed her absence from these events, leading to widespread speculation about royal family relationships. This clash shows more than just a personal disagreement. It raises basic questions about royal charitable work's future and family dynamics. A royal watcher noted, William is increasingly asserting his vision for a more optimized royal family, a view that often clashes with traditional royal privilege. Kate Middleton's charity work gains public sympathy. The British public has embraced the Princess of Wales's charitable work amid the royal drama. Camilla's alleged interference backfired and brought attention to Kate Middleton's philanthropic achievements. Her signature Early Years Initiative now enjoys unprecedented public support. Early Years Initiative receives renewed attention. Kate's Early Years Initiative has seen a dramatic boost in visibility after reports of Camilla's alleged sabotage surfaced. The program, which started in 2018, champions early childhood development as Kate's passion project. Research partnerships with leading childhood development experts across the UK now strengthen the initiative. Media outlets have rediscovered Kate's charitable accomplishments and highlighted her consistent advocacy for children's mental health. Child development specialists have publicly endorsed the princess's work. They praise its evidence-based approach and long-term vision. The public deeply connects with Kate's dedication to advocacy despite her health challenges. Her determination shines through personal difficulties, which stands out against the alleged behind-the-scenes politics. The Early Years Initiative website traffic has surged 300% since the Royal Rift news broke. This renewed interest shows real impact. Early Years programs now see twice as many volunteer applications monthly. Corporate sponsorship interest grew by 65%. Public donations to affiliated charities rose substantially. Kate shows her characteristic grace through the controversy. She avoids direct comments on family tensions, yet strengthens her dedication to early childhood development. She recently told a childhood development conference, "The foundation of our society rests on how we nurture our youngest citizens." Public rallies behind Kate amid controversy. The British people strongly support Kate after the alleged sabotage came to light. Social media overflows with supportive messages. Hashtags like Team Kate and Stand with Catherine dominated trends for days. This private royal matter turned into a public judgment of both royal women. Kate's image as a dedicated mother who balances royal duties with charity work resonates strongly. Her openness about cancer diagnosis and treatment earned public sympathy. Her steadfast dedication to charitable causes despite personal struggles won widespread admiration. Street interviews by major news outlets reveal strong backing for the Princess of Wales. A London resident said, "She's been nothing but gracious and hardworking since joining the family. To think someone would try to undermine her charity work, especially now, is simply appalling." British citizens now examine various royal family members' contributions more closely. Royal correspondents rarely make direct comparisons, yet coverage naturally contrasts Kate's hands-on charitable approach with Camilla's traditional patronages. Royal experts say public opinion favors Kate and William's vision of an available, service-oriented monarchy. The public clearly connects with Kate's authentic passion for her causes, a royal expert explained. She knows how to communicate genuine concern while retaining appropriate royal dignity, perfect for modern Britain. Government ministers from all parties show their support by attending Early Years Initiative events. This broad political backing proves Kate successfully positioned her charitable work beyond partisan divisions. The controversy achieved the opposite of its alleged intent. Kate's charitable profile soared to new heights, and the British public's affection for her grew stronger than ever. Camilla's past tensions with Kate resurface. Kate and Camilla's latest clash represents another chapter in their complex relationship that has bubbled under the surface for years. Royal insiders noticed subtle tensions between the Duchess of Cornwall, now Queen Consort, and Catherine, Princess of Wales, since Kate's early days in the royal family. Historical friction between Camilla and Kate revisited. The discord between these royal women dates back to Kate's engagement to William in 2010. Camilla reportedly worried about Kate's middle-class background and questioned if she was aristocratic enough to marry the future king. A former royal staff member revealed Camilla's private conversations with her close circle, where she called Kate's family too common. Their relationship grew more tense after William and Kate's wedding. Royal biographers documented Camilla's struggle with Kate's rising popularity, which mirrored earlier dynamics between Princess Diana and the royal establishment. Behind the public facade, palace insiders described numerous events where Camilla showed visible discomfort when Kate received more attention at joint appearances. Several key moments highlight their relationship's evolution. The 2016 diplomatic reception at Buckingham Palace showed Camilla repeatedly cutting off Kate's conversations with foreign dignitaries. Body language experts spotted forced civility between them at a 2018 Commonwealth Day service. Kate missed Camilla's 70th birthday celebration, blamed on a scheduling conflict. The situation worsened after Kate became Princess of Wales, a title forever connected to Diana in people's minds. Royal correspondents noted that Camilla saw Kate's growing influence with King Charles as a threat to her position. Royal watchers recall previous cold interactions. Expert royal observers have noted a pattern of icy exchanges between both women at official functions. A review of hundreds of royal events revealed something interesting. Kate and Camilla rarely spoke one-on-one despite attending countless events together for more than a decade. A veteran royal photographer with 30 years of experience shared, "I've seen countless subtle signs of their strained relationship. Their body language during forced interactions tells the story, stiff postures, little eye contact, and conversations that seem purely for show." Former royal protection officers backed up these observations. They described how Kate and Camilla kept their distance at private family gatherings. Several past staff members revealed that major royal event planning required careful scheduling to minimize direct contact between both women. Christmas celebrations at Sandringham proved particularly telling. A former household staff member described how Kate and Camilla make polite conversation but quickly drift to opposite sides of the room during family gatherings. William often stood between them, acting as a buffer. Camilla's relationship with Kate stands out from her interactions with other family members. Their exchanges lack warmth and natural flow. Royal experts suggest this stems from their different views on royal duties. Kate embraces modern changes while Camilla sticks to traditional protocols. Both women maintain good relationships with other female royals, which makes their mutual coldness more obvious. Charles remains silent as family rift deepens. King Charles stays quiet about growing tensions between Camilla and the Wales family. This silence looms over his reign at a difficult time. He's getting cancer treatment while trying to direct the complex loyalties that split the royal household. King avoids public comment on internal matters. King Charles won't speak publicly about the dispute between his wife and eldest son, despite pressure to step in. Royal experts say his silence comes from his grasp of constitutional rules. He believes it wouldn't be right to get involved in what he sees as government and court business. The king has always considered this was an issue for the British government and courts to resolve, and that for him to intervene in any way would be constitutionally improper. As an insider close to Charles revealed, the monarch worries about the resources and cost needed to handle family conflicts. Legal advisors have warned Charles not to discuss the situation, even in private. A source said, "Charles has been advised even speaking to Harry now may be out of the question, because any communication might be recorded or used against him later." This caution applies to talks about tension between Camilla and Kate, too. The palace releases brief, careful statements only when needed. After Prince Harry's BBC interview, Buckingham Palace gave a short response. All of these issues have been examined repeatedly and meticulously by the courts, with the same conclusion reached on each occasion. Royal watchers fill the void left by Charles's silence with theories. His public appearances dodge situations where family questions might come up. The king has focused exclusively on state duties and public appearances, redirected conversations when family matters arise, maintained a strictly business-as-usual approach at engagements, avoided one-on-one interactions with media representatives. Sources say Charles is torn between loyalty and peace. The king faces a tough choice behind closed doors. Sources near the royal household say Charles struggles between supporting Camilla and keeping peace with William and Kate. The king is at heart a loving and generous man. That love has been sorely tested by this case and so many other issues over recent times, a friend of the monarch shared. Charles lacks voices pushing for family healing. William shows no interest in making peace, while Queen Camilla, who faced harsh criticism in Harry's memoir Spare, stays out of it, palace sources say. Senior aides like Clive Alderton, mentioned in Harry's book, likely won't push for personal outreach. Royal biographer Valentine Lowe noted, "There is not a good angel in his ear to say, 'Be a good dad and make the first move.'" This leaves Charles feeling alone in his wish for family harmony. Royal experts worry about damage to Charles's legacy. If you have that level of breach in a family, and you are estranged, you run that risk every day of having something unfathomable to deal with, says Catherine Mayer, author of Charles, the Heart of a King. Charles now finds himself stuck. His cancer adds more worry. With William and Kate, worried perhaps he's taking on too much and could be jeopardizing his health. Queen Camilla feels distracted by his illness and overwhelmed by the thought of losing him. Like many family leaders, Charles stands between fighting sides, unable to please everyone. But this royal split plays out worldwide, with big risks for the monarchy's future. This will reflect badly on him. Peter Hunt, former BBC royal correspondent, points out, he represents an institution that is about family, unity, and fostering forgiveness. His failure to fix his family's problems hurts even more. The royal family's divisions grow deeper as Charles stays quiet. The monarchy faces uncertain times ahead as it tries to guide through these troubled waters. William and Kate distance themselves from Camilla. The royal rift has escalated from private disagreements to a clear public divide between the Prince and Princess of Wales and Queen Camilla. Recent royal events show how William and Kate have managed to keep their distance. Schedule changes and body language provide strong evidence of their deteriorating relationship. Public appearances show noticeable separation. Prince William skipped day 2 of the royal ascot, while King Charles and Queen Camilla led a large royal gathering. He chose to visit Colorfix with Earthshot Prize Council's Kate Blanchett instead of joining family events. The last-minute change surprised racegoers who expected him to present race prizes at the prestigious meet. Kate Middleton stayed away from the royal ascot, too. Her name disappeared from the royal procession list, though she was part of the original lineup. This absence aligns with Kate's careful approach to public events during her cancer recovery. William's choice of company has changed significantly. At Ascot Racecourse, he spent time in what looked like a pleasant chat with his mother-in-law, Carol Middleton, rather than Queen Camilla. His choice of companion reveals much about the current royal relationships. Body language experts weigh in on recent events. Professional watchers have spotted clear changes in William's behavior at recent events. Body language expert Judy James noted William's quiet, slightly slumped posture at Royal Ascot. He appeared subdued without Kate beside him. His expression showed sadness compared to his usual wide smile when Kate accompanies him. In stark comparison to this, royal family gatherings now display 5 factions in apparent conflict, according to body language analysis. Experts point out that William and Kate pose in a glittering but slightly cordoned-off family group, away from Charles and Camilla. These visible changes point to deeper royal family shifts. YouGov polls show William's 72% and Kate's 70% approval ratings make them the most popular royals. This popularity gap might explain why Queen Camilla values her current royal responsibilities and is hesitant to give them up, though she's wisely stepping back from father-son tensions. Royal experts debate Camilla's future role. Royal observers now focus on Queen Camilla's long-term position after recent developments. Her approval ratings lag behind William and Kate's numbers, which leads royal experts to take a fresh look at her influence and legacy in today's monarchy. Speculation grows over Camilla's influence in the palace. Royal commentators wonder if Camilla can keep her current standing as the divide grows wider. YouGov polls show William and Kate substantially ahead in public approval compared to the Queen Consort, who no longer ranks among the top 5 most beloved royals. One royal correspondent calls this popularity gap an unsustainable power imbalance. The biggest concern for Camilla's supporters comes from her waning influence with King Charles. The king finds himself in an impossible position, a royal historian explains. His loyalty to Camilla conflicts directly with his relationship with the heir to the throne. Palace insiders say several of Camilla's proposed initiatives have been quietly shelved. Constitutional experts now debate whether to reduce Camilla's role formally. There are discussions about refocusing the Queen Consort's duties away from areas that overlap with the Princess of Wales, a royal analyst notes. Such restructuring would mark an unprecedented limit on a Queen Consort's responsibilities. Comparisons drawn with Princess Diana's legacy. The current tensions have without doubt brought back comparisons between Camilla and Princess Diana. The public has never forgotten Diana's legacy, a veteran royal correspondent explains. Kate is seen as Diana's natural successor in terms of popularity and charitable focus. Diana's humanitarian work with children and her genuine connection with the public match Kate's approach more than Camilla's traditional royal stance. Royal watchers notice that Camilla's attempts to build her own legacy often fall short in public imagination. The palace might need to redefine Camilla's position, monarchy experts suggest. History shows that the monarchy adapts or faces irrelevance, a royal historian concludes. Camilla's future role might become more ceremonial than substantive. Public opinion shifts in favor of Kate Middleton. This overwhelming wave of public support for the Princess of Wales has cemented a new reality within the palace walls, one that can no longer be ignored. The alleged attempt to sideline Kate Middleton has not only failed, but has inadvertently triggered a definitive public verdict on the future of the monarchy. The people have spoken, not through polls alone, but through an organic and passionate defense of the woman they see as the institution's true north. In this new landscape, Prince William's bold actions are cast in a new light. His decisive defense of his wife has not only been vindicated but celebrated, positioning him as a resolute future king who prioritizes integrity and his family's well-being over outdated palace politics. The couple has emerged from this ordeal more united and powerful than ever, their vision for a compassionate, modern monarchy now backed by an undeniable public mandate. In stark contrast, Queen Camilla finds her influence diminished, her legacy now irrevocably tied to a controversy that painted her as out of touch with public sentiment. King Charles, caught between duty and family, now presides over a fractured house where the heir's authority, buoyed by popular opinion, increasingly rivals his own. His silence on the matter is no longer seen as dignified neutrality, but as an inability to steer the royal ship through treacherous waters. Ultimately, this episode, born from alleged jealousy and a struggle for relevance, has ironically become the catalyst that has clarified the monarchy's trajectory. The old guard's quiet maneuvering has been exposed and rejected. The path forward is no longer dictated by birthright or internal hierarchy alone, but by the undeniable will of the people, who have clearly